Okay, back with the tales. What's this? I'm fine, just a little heartburn. Stop it, Rey Mysterio. Right, back with the tales, the sad, sorry and stupid tales of One Shoe McGoonigan and Captain Kitsuragi. Let's go, we're on the trail of the killer. We're going into realms we've never been. Who's this guy? Why is the music so loud? Let's go look into the water, Mr. Kitsuragi, and ponder our fate. Just think when you look out there, Mr. Kitsuragi, do you feel anything? No? Oh, did he just saluted? What's this here? Come on, let's frolic, Mr. Kitsuragi.
Is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Look inside.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses.
Graffito?
You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Oh, it's little Jimmy Hopkins. What's he done? He's written backwards. What an absolute genius.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower.
Well, let's think about that. What was it? A church on stilts. Lanky leather worn wooden planks, an X-ray shape. Well, read properly, man. An X-shaped cross topping its tower. Jesus.
The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
Poor little viewer. Pat it.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
I haven't got a palm, I've got yellow gloves on. Keep up. Fucking David Lynch, man. What's going on over here? There's something. Oh, it's this place. Well, you didn't see us, right? But we're gonna go down this way. Oh, over the little creaky bridge. Mr. Kitsuragi, you be careful. That's some sort of bird. A lonely cormorant surveys the sea. Come on, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I feel like we're on the trail of something. What's this? Some sort of seaman. A little fish floating around, a seagull, some sort of seaman.
A striking woman leans against the cabin
top
of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
You're a jaunty, young lady, aren't you? Hello?
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
Yeah, I'm One Shoe McGoonigan.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
What exactly is the RCM, though? I could just keep playing it stupid. They'd be like, oh, this guy's an absolute idiot. They go, ah, yeah, well, tell me their evil plan, and I'll just go, what? I don't know, what? You're under arrest. What gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Don't call me a drunk, man. Police officer.
Here? That you're a drunk?
That's what I'm saying. What's she trying to say? I'm not drunk, I'm a police officer, yeah.
Of course
you're not. That's what I just said.
It was only a joke.
You're under arrest. Should have that as a default thing. You're under arrest. What does the L stand for in Joyce L?
Leighton, my maiden name.
Leighton? A lovely fella. Shake a hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
He's had a hand out all that time. Enjoy my marigolds. Absolute freak. A grip is tight and cold. I've got gloves on, man. What the hell?
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
Tell us who killed the guy.
That is good to hear, madame.
Alright,
My colleague will take the lead on this interview.
Smooth boy.
I should let you know that he is recovering from an Unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Oh, a great play, actually, Captain Morgadon. You have assured her that I'm a bit weird, but now I can be weird without her worrying too much. Haha.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. The lieutenant is hatching some scheme.
I'm one step ahead. Well, I'm in line with you, Captain, Lieutenant. Sort of. What's going to happen now? Let's see.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
You seem rich. Can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
Why not? Because of my crazy pride.
Look at that lady.
No.
Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub.
Oh, here we go. What lustrous hair.
A well-kempt, yet tastefully short bob of dark hair. Despite the first hints of grey, she's elected to keep it au naturel, shaped into a permanent wave, late 40s style.
Yes, I see.
While dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities.
Yeah, so?
Now look at you, you misery-clad simian. Barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead and your underwear feels uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, so what? Still got it.
You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed. What is this feeling? I've never felt it before. Ashamed? As if for even considering it, this is a woman and I'm a man. Yes, I should make my own goddamn money now. And I'm gonna leech for it. Come on, son. Hey.
You think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
I'll do what I like.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
I gotta do it. It's gonna fail, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
I am sorry.
Shit.
It just doesn't come out of your mouth. What does is...
Money.
Excuse me? I didn't hear you. Did you say money?
No, I didn't. Let's talk about something else. Of course I didn't. What a weird thing that'd be to say. Jesus.
Of course.
Put skill points into volition to open this white check. What have I got in here? What is all this? Find the armour. Yeah, the man had ceramic armour on his legs, like very expensive armour, but then there was no armour on the rest of him. The rest of him was dead, which is weird. Find smokes. I'm trying to do that. The victim's tattoos. Ask around about the tattoos. Where could I ask about tattoos? No, Bird's Nest Roy. I suppose I could show him, and I thought his mind had just collapsed on itself. What was his name? Bird Box Roy or whatever. Get out here. What can you tell me about this lynching, strange woman?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
Okay.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Balls. I don't have a badge. Fuck.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41.
My badge, yes of course, my badge that I have on me.
He looks at you expectantly. Then it dawns on him.
Shit. Well, I don't have my badge, Lieutenant. I lost it in a fight.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Money!
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Yeah, remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it. It is jammed in my anus.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing. No, I'll just say yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak
Money.
up, please.
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, God. Sounds
Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia.
What?
I don't even know how to respond.
Alright, let's Google encephalopathic. Encephalopathic. Right, let's Google. Search that. I'm gonna wait there. Right. Means damage or the disease that affects the brain. Encephalopathy happens when there's been a change in the way your brain works. So basically, strange things.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound.
Knife.
I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
I can't remember either. That's because I've got brain damage. Ha! In your face.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Obviously. Who else would walk around with one shoe and a pair of marigolds on? Jesus.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Oh, it's a high one. Let us do it.
Feelings.
Oh, fucking balls. But madam, I need to know about this lynching. It's very important to me. It's a case I'm solving.
I assure you, it is no small matter for me either. We all share the responsibility for disarming this situation. I hope you have a badge for me as soon as possible.
But you have so much else. I only have this. Spread your hands. This is the entirety of my existence. This shoe and this coat and these gloves and this Asian man who follows me.
She's silent. The wind flaps the sail above her.
Just a bit random. This boat, for example, and a home. I only have this case and this moustache.
Officer.
This case is what I will be known by.
You know, I don't mean to sound cold, but if you want something, you have to give something back. More than just guilt.
Oh, God. You're no fun.
You're doing it. Despite your own best efforts, you're still getting in. Somehow.
I'm an absolute wizard. Don't worry about me. Lynchy.
I'll be frank with you. If I'm going to
can I be
break
one shoe
protocol,
McGonagall?
I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something tangible.
What's that, like a rope or something?
The Union is conducting drug trade out of the harbour. It's an open secret in Martinez. Surely it must not come as a complete surprise to the RCM either. Perhaps it's time to look into it.
Drug trade out the harbour, yeah, well, I'm already onto that, but it's not the main case. The main case is the man in a tree. Then I can bust the drugs, man, and then worm my way up to Shoes McGonagall.
Or you can find your badge, which honestly seems like a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Oh, God, what's he going to say to me now? Something to ruffle my feathers. Come on, let's go over here, McGonagall. No, I'm McGonagall. Jesus, talk to myself.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would.
Why? What's fucking going on? How did you hope it would go, Mr. Kitsuragi? What's happening?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Oh, so we're henchmen now, are we? Is that what you're trying to say?
This woman is running circles
don't
around
shout at me.
us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Yeah, I do feel like I messed that up after the strong.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
Right. Now, I've got to speed the corpse here, see this? Which understand cop culture and things like that. I got authority and things. I could be a good police officer, but I'm trying to lull them into a false sense of security. But maybe it's time that stopped. Right. We could just, you know, find my badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Alright, well, let's get back to her. Let's I'll wizard my way in. Don't you worry about me, Mr. Kitsuragi. It's all going on. Oi,
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
you're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Archie, who the fuck's that?
I mean, we are on Le Caillou, are we not?
What you call me? Who? What?
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
Haven't seen Rick Rude. Who the hell are you on about? Still haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
What language are you speaking? You're just throwing all sorts of curveballs at me. Right.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle.
So, yeah, see? Ha! Well then, Captain.
It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Yeah, you tell her.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
Do you have a license for this boat? No, let's dig deep into her ways. Does she have a name, your boat? Could that be something interesting that you could tell us?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
What you call Captain? Oh God, oof.
The word "it" feels strange.
Oh,
Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
I nearly snotted. It, yeah. What is it? What you got in there?
A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
Cool, but your boat really needs a name. How do you like it? Conclude. Okay, but what kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft.
Oh.
A 19 pacer. It also happens to be
A
rated
big one,
for
yeah.
Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
Filthy business. Cool, but your boat really needs a name. Like the Smasher or whatever.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why?
She taps on the side of the boat, it makes a hollow
Because
sound.
it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
Nah, how about the sleek fish?
What?
Because it's sleek and fish-like.
I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you.
Okay, how'd you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
Okay.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Just getting warmed up, Mr. Kitsuragi. Fucking hell.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Do you have a license for this sloop?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
I bet you are. Right.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles.
Yay.
Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
Right, okay. So can I see your license? So I haven't got my badge. See if you got your license. Little trade off there, maybe. Okay, let's go.
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but two insulindic regattas. Even finished once.
We don't have time to look up all your words. You fearless soldier, sailor. Still need to see the license, ma'am. Come on, show it.
Actually, you don't.
I'm fairly sure I do. I police. What do you mean, actually, Mr.
The
Kitzwag?
Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license. It's a little-known fact among us law officials.
Makes sense, I guess. I mean, look at me.
No need to resort to self-pity, detective. You can still ask for her passport.
You need to save face if you want her respect. Demand that passport.
Of course, yeah. That's exactly what I was going to do. Mr. Lynch. Unless I'm going to need to see your passport.
Of course.
Look at her passport.
The woman is silent, smiling while the waves lap against the hull. In your hand, under the plastic, a light blue passport saying, Republic of Vespa. The coat of arms has a lion and an ostrich. Seagent.
What's a siegent? There's been so many words thrown at us, you know, at me, like. Well, me and Mr. Kitsuragi. Let's have a look at it.
The woman, born in the year 3 in the commune of Revachol, smiles at you. Face adorned with frown lines and crow's feet. The photo is recent. The name reads, Rejoice Leighton Messier.
Your name is Rejoice?
Yes. But please don't call me that.
Why not?
Joyce is much more efficient.
She doesn't like it. Probably a bad memory. Mean girls at school or some ancient lover.
You're from Vespa?
My husband is.
Oh,
I have
really?
dual citizenship.
Polyester?
A Vespertine is handier when travelling.
Everything appears to be in order.
She nods and returns the plastic bag to her coat.
Right, I think I have a handle on the boat. So can I come on and take a look at it? The handle I have.
Good.
Good. Manny! What can you tell me about the strike? Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
We do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
Yeah.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Jesus. What's real? I would imagine my coke cost 4 crowns or whatever. Money!
A billion?
What exactly is a billion? Numbers like that mean nothing to me.
Yes, past a certain point, numbers begin to seem imaginary. But they are quite real for the 72,000 employees who depend on Wild Pines for their paychecks. A conglomerate the size of Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving and growing, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It is a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pine get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain.
They went to get some thing in the fang because of the food vein.
Centuries of care, deliberation and madness have gone into this endeavour. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Why does such a huge system want... What does such a huge system want with a place like this? Look around.
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners? Who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
Crikey. Well done. That's quite the endeavour indeed.
There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
Great.
With your help, hopefully. says her warm tone.
Let's show her the tattoos.
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
Fine, let's return to it later.
Better not tie the force day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
Nope.
She wants to
I mean,
ask
yes.
the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Alright, right, we got a lead on the old star map tattooed on his chest or whatever it is. Constellation of weirdness ascending from his heart, his mind. Okay, tell me. Oh, okay. Tell me about this alleged drug trafficking Joyce, if that's your real name.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Yeah?
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly,
Interesting.
it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Alright, let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter,
Okay,
north of here.
Yeah, I bet it is, man. Let's go there.
Wild
So I
Pine
get you.
seems to be well
Oh,
apprised
what
of
do you
the
want?
local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs?
We're in
Oh,
logistics.
sorry, Captain Valium.
It's our business to know. And no.
Must have had a sleep
As
listening
far
to
as
him.
the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Oh, let's move on. So you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
Right, so I'm gonna need my bolt cutters for this. I got bolt
Unlikely,
cutters.
officer.
Got them from Captain Kitzragi's
I'm
car.
talking about the lorries.
Of wonderment.
Once the ingredients reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they may be vulnerable.
Okay. So we hunt them down on the roads.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Okay. Right, so let me just click something. I want to eat this the CBD gummy, like.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Alright, fucking hell.
You'll be indebted to her, in a way, but one step ahead of the Union in another.
What did you say, Big Lynch? I'll be indebted to her in a way. I don't really want to tie myself in with this lady, really. My allegiances are to the wheelchair woman in the cafe. Okay, I've made up my mind. No, what proof do you... No, I made up my mind. I'm
Yes.
going in there. We'll take this case, probe the drivers. See what it yields. I don't really want to do it, man. I don't want to get involved. But it's a lead and it might lead to chaos, so no, let's stick to our
I'm
guns.
very sad to hear that, officer. If you change your mind, please let me know. If not, good luck finding your badge and your memory. In the meantime, I'll still try to assist you in any way I can. This disagreement is peanuts compared to what happens if you fail your main investigation.
Thank you, that's all for now.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
Right, come over here, Captain Clamazepam. Let's have a... Right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do exactly as she fucking... Hey, look at me! Exactly as she said, but we're not gonna take the case, we're just gonna do what she said anyway. And we'll be one step ahead of this flailing, crazy lady. What is that? Let us go investigate the strikers in the vans of lorries. Who's this guy? Oh, hang on. Spidey senses. Well, you hear the distant squall of seabirds. Oh yeah, I know. I heard them. Come on, Hick. The night's still young. What's this? Oh yeah, get that. I could collect bottles now for money. Take him to Fritter. Let's fritter up his fritter. What's this? So the wind is it's these two. Come on, Mr. Kitsuragi, we're wasting our time here. We've got things to be done. Bottles to collect. That's it, ski till the night is young. There was a bottle earlier, I saw one by the strikers. Come on. Don't mind us, we're just the police come to clean up some stuff. Oh, what's this? Magic powers here. I never knew you could just press the button. Can't pick that up, can I? Let's go up to see Wacko's. Hello? I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab.
Yeah, well, there's always time
Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money.
Yeah, you wild person.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
I'm a bit short on money right now. Yeah, just keep
Sure
asking
thing,
for
my
money.
friend. I can help you out.
Flips a coin towards you. Try and catch it. No, I'll just let it fall on the ground like it means nothing to me.
Oh, sorry friend. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do. Comes naturally.
Leave the coin where it landed.
Man of honor. I respect that. We were talking about scabs, yeah?
Yes, we were. How did you know that, you unscrupulous individual? I'm looking for assistance. I've come to Martinez investigating a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds
yeah,
like a lot of hard
yeah,
work.
it is. Murder.
You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It was a murder, okay? That's exactly what I said. It's actually very fun and easy. No, it's actually very fun and easy. No, you're right. Which one do we pick today? Maybe I should get a coin and just spin it. Well, roll it. It's actually very fun and easy.
I don't believe you. Post L'Aventurier said the same thing. They tried to get me to be their postman. So fun, so easy, they said. It's just walking. It wasn't. I'm doing much better here at the harbor. Being an honest union man with a lot of free time on his hands.
Okay.
He doesn't have the stamina to deliver mail on these tough streets. But you do. Maybe if this cop thing doesn't work out.
Okay, I could be a policeman. I thought earlier I was going to be something. Nice talk, gotta get moving. Come on, Kitsuragi, I smell some sort of victory. In case of a strike, press button behind guards. What's this room here? A hermetically sealed door. So, where's the guy? There's the button. There's the famous button. So we need to get to that button to get into there. That button to get into there. Right. Let's think about this. Hello, but... yeah, right.